The views and opinions expressed on all radio shows broadcast on Tom's Radio Toronto are entirely those of the hosts, guests, and callers who are entirely responsible for all show content and do not in any way reflect the opinions of Tom's Radio Toronto or its staff. These broadcasts are presented and made public as entertainment and general information only, in the hope that they will be entertaining and informative to listeners. They are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or mitigate in any way any disease or condition or to promote any specific lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice, nor is the information presented necessarily accurate or verifiable.
We're back. Tom's Radio Toronto is back. And this show is Sports Talk, being requested by a lot of Canadians, not only Canadians, but other sports fanatics, supporters, friends that digs sports. Huh? Okay, this is Mondatol, and of course, my co-host in our Sports Talk, it's no other than DJ Owen Foxus. Please greet your fans and friends and family, Owen.
Hi people, how you doing? Welcome back to Sports Talk on on Tom's Radio Toronto.
All right. And of course, we know that DJ Owen speaks so slow, very gentleman. And he's really gentleman. He's a big gentleman, as I've been telling you. He's a big guy with a big heart for us here at Tom's Radio. Okay, we will be discussing the current Olympics, the medal standing, and of course, the big issue there, COVID-19. Do you have a latest COVID-19 news in the Olympics, Owen?
As of yesterday, there are about 63 players from there.
63?
Yeah, Australia.
Wow.
No, they were not tested positive, but they had to quarantine.
Okay.
They came in contact with an American Olympian. So most of them were tested and released to compete. So at least that was a scare, but it's okay now. I don't think there's much of a problem.
It does not affect the totality of the athletes that participate now in the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
Well, of course, the latest so far, I was able to glimpse at this is that two contending athletes, Paul Bolters from Argentina and the U.S., dropped out after testing positive. Wow, Paul Bolt. And of course, the Philippines had a representative in this event. Kenya, do you have a representative in Paul Bolt event?
No,
Owen?
we don't have a pole vaulter. No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly you are into athletics and volleyball you have, right?
Yeah, volleyball, there is the regular volleyball and beach volleyball as well.
Yes, and of course, boxing, our boxer eliminated your
Yeah, I saw that.
boxer.
Yeah, I saw that. Congratulations to the Filipino boxer. He was good.
Yeah. And again, our campaigner in this pole vault is AJ Obiana. He's ranked number 5 in the top 5, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And this, I think, the American is rated number 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So it's a big possibility that our representative AJ Obiana would figure prominently in the race for the gold here, right?
Yeah.
And COVID-19 is helping him. We don't want to say that, but of course, who could say, right?
Yeah. In fact, the American who pulled out, I think Sam Kendricks, he's a 2-time world champion.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. So I guess there's room for people to compete for that spot now.
Yes, and our own AJ Obiana has one of the biggest chances of winning a medal here.
Yes.
We don't win any medal in athletics, of course, in the Olympics, and this one part of the athletics event is the pole vault.
Yes.
And he is the record holder, and he already won some medals in other European pole vault events. We hope he wins, and he's isolated now to other athletes because our officials in this event are protecting our athletes because of what happened here in the two pole vault competitors that were positive of COVID-19.
Yes.
Okay, any latest medal standing so far, Owen?
In the medal standings, I guess U.S. is still leading as what people expected. Um, Yesterday, Canadians were able to win some more medals. I think in the rowing, the double rowing. Who else? Of course, the the Filipino weightlifter.
Oh yeah, Hidelin Diaz, our hero now.
Mm, yeah, as the standings are, America is leading, U.S. is leading with 14 gold, 14 bronze, and 10 silver. 14 gold, 14 silver, and 10 bronze.
That was yesterday.
Yep.
Now I have the latest here.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that shows China and Japan both figuring out with the China and Japan having won 15 gold so far, overtaking the US, who has only 14.
Yes.
But the total medal haul belongs to China with 31 and Japan 25. Although the United States has the biggest number with 38,
38,
but
yes.
they have only 14 golds.
Yeah. Yeah. So in terms of who has the most medals, it's the United States.
Yes, the most medal, but
Yeah,
the
Japan-
Olympics
yeah.
is
It's
by a gold medal won.
Yes. So
Yes.
yeah, China and Japan are ranking at the top now with 15 gold each.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Have you watched? Have you watched event where Chinese won the gold so far?
I haven't watched any.
I watched the the diving competition.
Mm-hmm.
The two pairs who jump simultaneously.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it's almost perfect,
Oh, there's almost for the.
Yeah, they are the world and Olympic champions in diving event, I think. And some Chinese swimmers were Olympic records in posting this 15 gold medal. Japan is not a surprise country because they host the Olympics.
Yes.
And the athletes are well versed with the facilities that they have been using, especially swimming. They won there. And other events, skateboarding. Street skateboarding was won by a Japanese.
Japanese, yes. I was able to read about that yesterday, actually.
Uh-huh.
Followed by the Brazilian.
The Brazilian, correct?
Yeah. Actually, it's impressive.
Uh-huh.
People are not even concentrating on the one who won gold. They're concentrating on the little girl.
Yeah, the 16 years old.
At 13, actually.
13, actually, yeah, they're so young.
Yeah, 13-year-old. Apparently, she's
The Brazilian, right?
the Brazilian. Yeah, she's the youngest medalist.
Yes.
In 85 years, I think.
Yeah.
Olympic medalist. Yeah.
And that 13-year-old beat our Marjeline Didal, our representative who only plays 7th in the field of 36. But 7th finish is enough for us to rejoice because it's the first time that we competed in this event,
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, even though our representative Marjeline Didal won the Asian gold and the Southeast Asian gold in this street skateboarding. But of course, the Brazilian, oh my goodness, she's so small.
She was born in 2008.
Yeah.
Just the other day, man.
And now it will be, Brazil is known for their volleyball prowess
Yeah.
and football, soccer, And let's see how will they fare there. And of course, some golds are at stake in athletics. Yes, like Kenya, you will be the team to beat in the long distance running and the field events, right?
Yes. Most of them are starting tomorrow, and
Tomorrow they'll start athletics.
Yeah, but just the heats. Yeah, just the
The heat, yeah. Yeah, the
just
qualifying events.
qualifying events. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So those ones start tomorrow. So I'm excited to see what's gonna transpire there because we've been waiting. We tried for the Kenyan teams. They haven't won a medal yet because we got kicked out in the rugby.
Oh,
Yeah.
you lost in the rugby to what team?
Yeah, we lost to the U.S. We lost
Oh.
to what was the other team? What was the other team? I think we only beat China. Of all the teams that we played with, we only beat China, and that was it. So they're out.
I was watching before I got dizzy last night. I don't know if it is last night. The rugby game between the Canada and is it Kenya or other team, Brazil or what? That's the first time I watched a rugby game being played by women.
Yeah, they play. Even we have a Kenyan team for the women. They are still in.
In Tokyo,
Yeah,
women team, eh?
yeah. The men have been kicked out, though.
Oh,
Yeah, so the women are still competing.
oh my goodness! I hope that they win this event. Canadians, I don't know. They said they played here, but I was not able to watch any game here in Canada, even on television. Television, I could watch the men's rugby a game, and I like it because they're big athletes,
Yeah.
like the one in. And they're not wearing any protective gear, unlike the American football, right? And they bang bodies.
Yeah, a lot. They bang bodies a lot, but it's actually a pretty much safe game.
I don't know. I don't know. The first time I watched, I don't know how they score it.
There's two ways of scoring. There's a touchdown.
Yes, the touchdown I know,
Not
but
a touchdown. It's called a try. You put it. It's like a touchdown in football, but
Okay.
you go over the line and then you place it on the ground.
okay.
You have to place it on the ground because if you throw it down, then it doesn't count.
And you're holding still the ball. You're still holding the ball, touching the ground.
You put it on the ground. Yes.
Okay, and then pass it on to your teammate.
No, that's when you score, and then if once you score, you convert the try, whereby you go back in the field and you kick it through the uprights. Yeah.
How much point could you get by touching down the ball and then you kick it, entering that?
So it is 7 points for a try,
7 points. Okay.
and then 5 points if you convert.
Also 11.
Yes.
In one touchdown, you could score 11. Eh?
So if you miss the conversion, then you only keep the 7 points.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. It's like in a football.
Yeah.
Touchdown, 6 points, and then the kick, 3 points.
Yes.
Oh, it's a high-scoring game for rugby, eh?
Yeah.
Now I know how it is being scored now. I was watching the Olympic event for women, and I was really surprised. The women are banging bodies. That's how it is being played. Oh, probably Ian Santillan here, our LGBT host, knows somebody here in Canada because I think they're a robust body and they could be members of the LGBT.
Yeah.
The women team, eh?
Yeah.
Who could say?
Yeah. We could ask her.
Yeah, I will ask her on Sunday when he hosts her program. Okay, you know what? The other top issue now being discussed in the Olympics is U.S. Simone Biles, who withdraw again in one event, wherein her teammate Sonisa Lee won the historic gold medal in the women's individual or around gymnastic final to seal a record equaling 6 victories in the event for Team USA. In your opinion, is Simone Biles doing the right thing? In your opinion,
Yeah. In my opinion, I think she's doing the right thing because you